Chapter 2 emotes are actually getting rare. Everybody knows that Lavish, Rambunctious, Fresh, Jitterbug, all of those emotes are from Chapter 1. But there is in fact quite a few Chapter 2 emotes that are now rare or becoming rare. If you do have any, make sure you comment down below, and also which ones do you want to come back. Drop a like if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new, and let's get straight into it. The first emote we have is introducing from Season 3. I'm sure most of you, if not all of you, know that this was a PlayStation exclusive. A lot of people did get this emote, so I'm not going to say it's insanely rare because it isn't. However, it's never going to return, so as time goes on, it's only going to get more rare. I know there's quite a few people that were upset they missed out on this one, and to be honest, I do get it because this emote is really clean. The music as well is just fire. They did bring out the It's Complicated emote, which I guess is pretty similar, but it's nowhere near as good as this one. So let's move straight on to the next emote, which is Raise the Cup from Season 3 again. This was actually last seen 450 days ago now, but not only that, it was in the shop for just 2 days. So there was hardly any chances to buy this emote, and then it never returned. I'm pretty sure this was a limited time emote for the cup they hosted. I'm sure you guys all know about the football team Liverpool and when they won. So it is possible we may never see this emote return again. The music for it is copyright as it is the Liverpool theme song. But the emote itself is pretty good. I mean, it's a cup with some confetti, you can't really go wrong. So let me know, did you manage to get this before it left the shop, or did you win it in the cup? Because you could have won it in the cup as well. So not a bad emote, but let's move on to the next one. Now we have Around the Clock, one of my favorite Chapter 2 emotes. As most of you know, this didn't return last Christmas. I don't think anyone knows the reason why. However, it was updated, so it's most likely gonna return this Christmas. But for now, it was last seen over 630 days, and it was only in the shop 3 times as well. So it is a very rare emote. Like I said, it is one of my favorites from Chapter 2. I think the music is just so good, and it's so catchy as well. And while we're on the topics of emotes not returning, that brings us to Zombie Shambles from Chapter 2 Season 4. As you guys know, Halloween has just been, and this emote didn't come back. Not only that, but when it came out last year, it was in the shop for just 1 day. So there was one chance to buy this and it never returned, making it a pretty rare emote now. We're most likely gonna see this return next Halloween. If not, it will be a 1000 day emote, which will be crazy. I actually didn't manage to get this emote, and I was hoping it was gonna return, but yeah, it didn't. But let me know in the comments, did you manage to get this last year or not? It's a pretty good emote, especially for only 200 V-Bucks. It is traversal as well. Definitely can't go wrong with it, but let's move on to the next one, which is CRAZYBOY from Season 2. This is actually an Icon series emote, but the music isn't copyrighted. It was last seen 400 days ago now, and was only in the shop 4 times. I actually bought this when it first came out because I think it's a really sick emote. I like the music a lot, and the dance is cool as well. In fact, this is actually the rarest Icon series emote in the game. Some people say it's Keep It Mellow, but no, this one is definitely more rare. I'm not sure why this one hasn't returned, and I don't know when it will, but it's not being updated, so it could be a while until we see this one. 9 out of 10 emote in my opinion, but let's get on to the next one, which is Disc Spinner, one of the most popular emotes in the game right now. I know so many people want this one to return, and I can't blame you because it is a fire emote. The music is really good, and the dance overall is very unique. This is from Chapter 2 Season 1, and it was last seen over 700 days ago now, which is obviously why it's so rare. Not just that though, it was only in the shop 3 times, so there wasn't many chances to get it at all. This was updated, so Epic haven't forgot about it, and it can return at any time. I think that this could return pretty soon. The reason why is because you guys know about the aerobic assassin skin returning to the shop. Well, I'm pretty sure the male version to that skin was used in the Disc Spinner promo, so it could be a little hint that the emote is coming out soon, or it could just mean absolutely nothing. But it does make sense for this one to come back, but I guess we'll find out over time. Next up, we have the Star Wars emotes. I have mentioned these in previous videos as they were last seen over 550 days ago, so pretty much they are rare now. I mean, anything from the Star Wars set, like the skins or pickaxes, they are also pretty rare items. I thought they was going to return last May for May the 4th be with you, but I guess they didn't, so who knows when they're going to return. Either way though, the Star Wars cosmetics are pretty nice, so if you have these, it's a W in the locker. Now we have GLYPHIC from Season 1, another really rare emote. This was last seen over 650 days ago and was only in the shop a total of 3 times. Let's be honest, everybody thought this emote was gonna return when the mummy skin came out for Halloween. It was literally the perfect opportunity for them to bring it back, but they just didn't for some reason. This emote was also updated, so Epic definitely haven't forgot about it and maybe they're planning something for it. Either way though, this emote is unique, the music is really good and the dance is good as well. So if you have this one, make sure to comment down below before it does return, and let's move on to the next one, which is Well-Rounded from Season 2. In my opinion, this is a very underrated emote. I really like the music and the dance is good as well. But it was last seen over 400 days ago and was only in the shop 7 times. It's honestly a pretty rare emote. I don't see too many people who have it. I'm not sure why this one hasn't returned. I mean, it did come to the shop 7 times, so why not just make it 8 or 9 or 10? But because it didn't return, it is starting to become a very rare emote, which is why it's in this video. This also wasn't updated, so we might not see it return for a long time. Maybe not in chapter 2, but possibly in chapter 3. Make sure you do comment down below if you have this one especially, because I want to know how many people really have it. A pretty good emote overall, but let's move on to the next one. Next up, we have Out with the Old from Season 5. This was last seen over 315 days ago and was only in the shop 4 times. So right now, it's actually pretty rare, and this emote may never come back. Obviously, you guys can see the balloon change from 2020 to 2021, so it really wouldn't make sense for them to bring it back New Year 2022. The only way I see them bringing this back is if they change the balloon from 2021 to 2022. But to be honest, I don't think that's going to happen, and I don't think this emote will ever come back. I guess we'll find out at New Year's. Now we have SNOWDAY from Season 1. This was last seen over 290 days ago and was only in the shop 4 times. Now you're probably thinking, yeah, but it's gonna come back at Christmas anyways. And yeah, it probably will, but you never know because Around the Clock didn't return. And if this one doesn't return, it's gonna be really rare. However, it most likely will. Still a good emote though, but let's move on to the next one, which is BALLETIC from Season 3. This was last seen over 210 days ago, which isn't nothing too crazy, but it was only in the shop 6 times as well. And who knows, we might not see this one return for another year or 2, or it could come out tomorrow. I guess we'll find out over time. But for now, I would say this emote is getting rare and I hardly see anybody using it. But that is going to be all for this video. Make sure you subscribed. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.